Hello and welcome to Warhammer Wednesday. This is a stream where I will be building a couple of things, hopefully, maybe. I'll going to be making some progress with my current plans for the models. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great working week so far. We're nearly there, guys. We've just got 2 more days, and then that is the week finished. So, okay. Hello, Revan. Hello, Kriegsman. Hope you're well. Again, as always, put in the comments what you're working on this evening. Jan, hello there. How are you doing? Romario, how are you doing? Sorry, I need to just move this down a little bit, maybe, so we can actually see some things. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing this evening. Just building this Primaris Lieutenant with Storm Shield, and also we'll be cracking on with Nagash. So that is the little plan. Of course, I mean, I don't necessarily mind their head for this Space Marine. It's quite cool actually, but then again, well, the helmet, I think we've seen that helmet with the other lieutenants. So let's crack on. It shouldn't take me too long to build this one. So I wonder if I can change the quality on this one. Yeah, no, that's fine for quality. Yes, Bismuth, the Emperor protects. I'm Jan. You're deciding if you should paint your Baneblade or your Heavy Intercessors. Ooh. What do you fancy? I mean, I'd go for the Baneblade, really. I'd make a start on that. You're thinking about getting into Chaos Knights. Would you recommend them? Well, the sort of 2 variants that they make are nice and they're very chaosy looking, but everything else is, well, you're going to have to use, you know, chaosy parts from other kits and things to chaosify them. It is rumoured that we're going to be getting a new Chaos Knight, at least one new Chaos Knight next year. So there is that, at least. Maybe they'll give us some kind of chaos sprue for them. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? But we'll see. This is the thing. The weapons, you know, the only extra weapon that they have is this. Is it a volcano lance type weapon? So there is that. So yeah, I would hold fire. I mean, if you really like the Chaos Knights, you know, there's nothing stopping you from like getting one now, and then when the release comes out, at least you've already got one, and you know it's painted and things, or whatever you want to do with it. Maybe if you've already got a Chaos Army, you could have it as like an ally and see how well it performs, and then that could be a blueprint a blueprint of you know, expanding your Chaos Knight army. There is that. You've already base coated the Baneblade. Okay, well, I'll go for it then. Oh wow, you got to be up at 12 AM for work. Crikey. Daniel, I think it's a mixture of both. I would say that they're infused. They don't have to be infused, but I'd probably say you get a mixture, because you can look at it from the point of view of maybe there's a new planet that gets overrun or taken over by chaos, you know, and you could think of the knights in those cockpits slowly succumbing to the chaos powers. So yeah, not yet infused into the manifold of the you know, knight. They don't have like a kind of personality like Titans do. They don't have that kind of, I mean, they'll get feedback and the senses. I mean, in some of the books I've read with the armigers, you know, they'll still feel pain when like you know, when they get damage. It's kind of like an extension of themselves, you know, but it's not as, you know, fully integrated as say like a Titan manifold. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. I'd say it's a bit of both. It's up to you. I mean, you can have a night pilot completely infused with the war machine, or not. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah. Oh, I knew I'd get some kind of comment like this. How is that left hand worth it? It's not even a review. I'm just building it. That's all. I didn't put. Okay, nice one. You've also got some Ultramarines. Oh, great one, great one. Carl, nice joke, nice one. Okay, interesting. How do you know it's a 10-year-old shrink wrap, Kriegsman? That's interesting how you know that. I mean, things, that's odd. I don't know if do they have dates on shrink wrap? I don't know. I'd question that. I really would question whether it is, unless like you bought something sort of 10 years ago and you're the only owner and you know that is definitely sort of 10 years ago, which you may well have, you know. It's a really old box. Yeah, but it might not be. This is the thing. It might not be a really old box. They might have remade the models. I mean, the models are certainly old, yeah. But yeah, unless you have, like, you know, purchased it from wherever, from somewhere else, and someone's just kept it for sort of 10 years. This is very true. Very, very true. So, what's that? Got the shield done. Get the power plant. There we go. Yeah, we'll have some awkward mold lines up and in around there. I'd really suggest you try and get those out, remove those, and in between every single kind of rivet there. That's the trickiest bit of the whole kit. The number of mold lines there. So these are the two heads you get in the kit. Oh, why is this really quite... Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Hang on, why is this not letting me? There we go. Okay, so these are the two heads. So this is the helmeted head. I'll just show you guys, because the unboxing for this will be tomorrow. But that's the helmeted version, and then this is the helmetless. So quite a nice face. I actually, don't mind this helmetless head. Quite a lot of detail on there. He's snarling. You can see his teeth and his tongue. Quite a fair bit of detail on that. His brow. I mean, he's got one eyebrow raised. And a few things going on the back. That's quite cool. But spare parts for him. Right, let's just clean this model, and then we can pop them together. I'll say we've already highlighted the problem part. Seems like recently I've been building a fair few Space Marines with the Black Templars as well. And these neophytes, which are actually Scouts 2.0, I mean, they're just compared to the old. I haven't got the old Scouts near me. I should have got them. I'll have them in the review at least. Okay, I will have them in the review. It's a decent set. You can build a number of different looking Templars in the set. I'd be tempted to get another one, a duplicate set. So when it's released separately, could be quite popular. And investigate a nice one. Is this lieutenant easy to build or standard character mini? No, he's not easy to build. Easy to build would have plugs and sockets. I'm surprised you don't know that already, Revan. Like, I've built quite a few ETB kits and things. Yeah. I'm quite surprised you hasn't gone in. Like, you don't know the difference. But yeah, no, this is it's not an easy to build one. It's there's no plugs and sockets. Easy to build, it would have like a plug and a socket there, but this one, look, you need to actually glue the pieces together. Can you build Ultramarines with Templar Army box? Can you build Ultramarines? Yeah, sort of. I mean, just discovered this little cracker. Right. Well, I'd probably say yes, because there aren't any Templars icons on the power plants, or on the weapons. Well, yeah, there is one on the bolt rifle, auto bolt rifle there. But the big thing really is the shoulder pauldrons. You just put some standard Primaris shoulder pauldrons on there, and you're good to go. So technically, yes. It's just this sword brother. I mean, the sword brother, you could get away with that if you didn't have this. I think there's an extra to put some candles on. I'm sure there is. But anyway, I think you could get away with it. You just have to change out the shoulder pauldrons, and also some of the helmets that have the Templar's cross symbol. So it's possible. It is possible, and it's the same for the I say scouts, the neophytes. Yeah, you'd need to find some different pauldrons, but I hope that helps. But if you had them as sort of normal Space Marines, like Ultramarines or anything, you know, there is a way of having. I think you can have all 5 of them with the auto bolt rifles, but compared to the main set, you can't have them just as bolt rifles. It's just auto bolt rifles, whereas the main set you can have them as stalker bolt rifles and normal bolt rifles. But you do get the nice power fist for the Primaris in here, but it does have the Templar symbol on, so you know there is that. Okay, that's that. Get all of these done, and then we'll concentrate on that power plant, which shouldn't take too long. Nice looking storm shield. Kind of came out of nowhere with storm shields and power swords and things for Primaris. We knew it was coming, much like the Primaris bikes. It's only a matter of time. I suppose the next thing will be a flyer, right? We can get some kind of Primaris flyer. Or anti-air at least, something. All right. I think it's the first time I get to talk to you all about the pre-order preview for this weekend. Not as many items up as the weekend before. Got the Warcry things, haven't we? And I think the Red Gobbo will be up for pre-order. It's £23 though, guys. Quite pricey. I remember the Red Gobbo being a pricey one because he was in a box. But I did pick him up. Oh, I want to say... I kind of want to say 2018, but it might have been 17. I'd have to look at my own review for that one. There's the sword. Kind of done. Now I've just got that awkward power plant to do. But I'm quite happy with that. Fantastic. I'm not sure whether I'll see many of you over the next couple of months, with it being the holidays, and there's a lot of good games coming out, aren't there? You know, you've got Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Forza, you know, there's a decent number of games coming out. What do you guys think of the Custodes box? You know, because there's a preview at the weekend, wasn't there? I was quite let down by the preview, really. Should have known. I mean, Khan, yeah. Well, we talked about this on Saturday night, didn't we? But yeah, Khan looks incredible. Yeah, I'm not that impressed with the Custodes box set. Not at all. I'm going to skip that one. Much like I skipped the Grey Knights set. Uh, 2019 is the Red Goblin. Oh, thank you, Revan. Thank you. Oh, wow. Was it really 2019? I can't believe it. I can't even remember getting Red Gob over 2019. Was it? No, surely it can't be. I have to have a look at my own review here. Red Gobbo. Yeah, 1 year ago. No way. Well, I say 1 year ago, you know what I mean, like November 2019. Well, I never. Yeah. 21st November for that one. Okay, back to this, guys. Right. I think we're up to the annoying, tricky part. Right, let's do this. Oh. Squid Game. Oh yes. Oh yeah, Virtus Praetor. Yeah, yeah, that would be cool. Okay, right. So this is this is such a pain. These mold lines in here. But what can you do? I mean, you can't sort of get a file in. Kind of, maybe. But it's pretty tricky. Sandpaper, possibly. No, I'm going to go back to the knife. It's really tricky because you've also got rivets in there. And you can't use the scraper, you know, you can't scrape them with the back of the blade. So yeah, they look cool, but I also wish they didn't do these. Or had them in 2 parts or something, just to make it easy to build them. I guess a lot of people will just be leaving these mould lines on, which is not very good. You don't have much purchase either in there to kind of remove it. Oh. Santa Claus. Again, this is really, really tricky to get these mould lines out. They're on each side of, like they're here next to the rivet, and then they follow the rivet afterwards as well. Yeah, we might be stuck on this bit for a while. I wonder if I can speed it up with a cheeky little side. I think that's what I'm going to do. The edge is just thin enough. Right. Always worth having one of these for resin or plastic. These plastic brushes, they are invaluable. And I'll always do this before I spray or paint. Not only to get dust off, but you know, the excess resin or plastic as well. These are invaluable if you've got a Forge World model plastic brush. I think that's the best we can do for that. Yeah. So I'm thinking box sets will be, you know, the Battlefield sets will be up soon. Anybody have a wish list of Balforce, what they're going to pick up? What they would like? What they wish for? Kind of wish Forge World would do them. They do bundles, but they've sort of halted them for a little while. Okay, right. Let's glue them together. Then we can go for Nagash. Don't know why, but my lighting is really quite odd today. It's not as bright as I expect it. So that's that in, and then this. Oh, Bert, you want the new Custodies box set? Interesting. Okay. So that clips on like so, and then I've got the sword. That's an odd one. And then this arm. Followed by the shield and the head. I want the shield as vertical as possible. Got full movement of that head, which is nice. And then a power plant. It's quite a cool model in that you can get to many parts once he's fully assembled. It's not too difficult to get to some of these. I need to get that shield straight though. It does interact with the power plant though, so bear that in mind. And then it should be complete. Moving back on his base a bit. And there is the second lieutenant that Games Workshop have ever produced. This is getting silly now, isn't it? Okay, we can build up. We can start. Sorry, we can start and carry on with the main event now, which is Nagash. I started building him, and pretty enjoyable so far. trying to get that shield as straight as I possibly can. So yeah, he's going to look fantastic with all of your blade guard, of course. Not sure whether you need to glue the shield onto the base. I'm not going to, but you know, you can do. So they're the two Warhammer Day exclusive minis. An Asta Malkorian and just a Primaris Lieutenant. They really are trolling themselves at this point, aren't they, going to switch up with Lieutenants? But there we are. That shield. Right, so there we are. We've got the Lieutenant and the Vampire Lord. So next, I'm going to keep that as well for a little while. But next we'll crack on with the old Nagash. So there we are. Have you just built the Primaris Lieutenant? Yes, I have. You don't think that there will be a Custodes Combat Patrol unless it involves Sisters of Silence and that awful Dreadnought. Oh no, we don't speak about that Dreadnought, Revan, here on the channel. And we don't speak about the Stealth Dreadnought either for Primaris. We just, it's a, you know... I can't believe they've even put him on the cover. Can you believe that, guys? They've even put that awful Dreadnought on the front cover. So let's continue with Nagash. But I don't know why, but we got his sword, which we're not going to use. So we were in the process of, we've just done the leg, and we were going to concentrate on this now. So don't worry, guys, that was your Primaris Lieutenant fix for the for the week, I guess, until the next one comes out. I don't know. That's that. You're more disappointed that it's extremely similar to the Indomitus Captain. But if you didn't get the Indomitus Captain, which, yeah, believe it or not, there are people that didn't get him, you could proxy him as the Captain. I mean, why not? You know? I mean, I know the Captain's got like a relic shield instead of a storm shield, but, you know, it's fine. If you were using him as the Captain, I'd let you use him as the Captain. So, yeah, one person's disappointment is another person's joy, maybe. Oh, I can't. It's not that bad. How many do you own, Revan? I mean, I know you like your giant mechs and things, but it's just awful. It just really, really is awful. Someone that likes all the mechs, I would have thought that you just wouldn't like the Invictus either. There's so many wrong things about it. Did I mention it's silent? Right, we don't need to say any more about it. Right, okay. Let's clean this this Nagash up. I'm not even sure what colour I'd paint Nagash. Technically like my first sort of Nighthaunt kind of model. I'd love a couple more of them, but We'll see. Maybe there'll be a battle force for them. You know, for Soul Blight Grave Pods. I don't know. Do you think? Indomitus Captain is available and Elite Command starter set. Okay, let's have a look. Elite starter set. Elite starter set. Not seeing it here. Let's have another look on the 40k side of things. Where does it say? Limited stock. Let's try Indomitus. No, oh, here we go. Here we go. Elite. Here we go. This is true. Yeah. £65. That's fine. You that's fine if you wanna sort of get people to spend an extra £44. That's fine. But what happens if they're not interested in the Necron side of things? You know, what happens if they already have the bikes from another set? I don't know. And they only want the captain. I think £65 just to get the captain is quite a chunk, isn't it? Am I building Nagash Supreme Lord of the Undead? I am now. Yes, I am indeed. Maybe there will be a Nagash miniature with an even bigger hat. Oh, that would be cool. Tanker, how you doing? You've always said Nagash's hat was too small. Is this compared to like the old minis? I haven't looked at an old Nagash mini, like the metal ones, for a long time. Was his hat stupidly big on those minis? Yeah, there are some mold lines in here. In his, I don't know what you call them. Greave bones? I don't know. I honestly don't know what you call these. But they are here. I have to go from the other side as well. Now I'm just thinking to myself, did I do the other leg? I think I did, but we'll have a quick check. Yes, Super is a thorough one. Okay, now we can glue some of this together. It's a really satisfying kit. I don't think it'll be bigger than Archeon, but I think he'll be bigger than 2 Sprue Techless. This is 2 Sprue Nagash, by the way. Okay. We can clear this on. his sort of back to his body. Oh, fantastic. Nice tolerances on this one. I'm going to have to use the Tamiya to sort of, you know, clean it up a bit. But what are your thoughts on the Tamiya brush versus the GW applicator rod thingy? I don't know what a GW applicator rod thingy is. I don't know. Never heard of it. Right, let's put this that way around. Right, I think we can just pop that on there. Okay. And that will slot on that. And then, oh, we're still not at the part where we put his other leg on yet. He's a bit legless right now. So, number 11. Oh, some really cool parts on this. There we are. Number 11. Number 7 and number 9. There's his other foot. 7. Number 7. There it is. Oh, we'll get the 15 out, which I think is his wispy scroll things. I don't see where they are though. Are they on here? 15. No, surely. There it is. Oh, that's his jaw, I think. I'm almost building his hat, so I can do this. Which battle force will sell out faster? Sons of Bahamut. I think the Imperial Knight one will. Yeah. You need a Lady Dimitrescu figure. Giant hat. Mamtark of Thirst. Yeah, amen to that. It's plenty. I don't know. Like, she kind of... That's the closest we're going to get right now, but still quite cool looking mini. But yeah, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it, if we had some kind of big model. Funny thing about this is, I think Capcom, Resident Evil, whoever, they do a miniature series. I don't know if it's any good. Someone that I speak to is has a few of the models, so I know there's like they're all at it, aren't they? You've got, I think you've got Elder Scrolls or Skyrim minis. You've got Doom. You've got Resident Evil. Can you guys think of any others? Oh, Horizon. Star Wars Legion. I mean, that was inevitable, but oh, Dark Souls. Lest I forget. That's quite an expensive one though, I think, the Dark Souls. I'd love to get some Dark Souls minis. I wonder how they would scale compared to GWs. Be careful with these scroll things. You don't want to accidentally slice one off. You probably saw me, or might not have seen me, playing the Guardians of the Galaxy game the other day. I've completed it. Yeah, if you like 80s music, which I don't think I was able to stream, but I would recommend it. Likewise, you could wait until it drops down in price. That's still, you know, a good strategy. But I definitely think everyone should play it because, well, yeah, I really enjoyed it. It just came out of nowhere, and it wasn't even on my radar to pick up, but I did, and pleased I did. It's one of those games though that you're sad it's over, like you want to play more. I'll probably do another playthrough, but so I guess I'll be on the Days Gone again now. I guess I'll go back to that. Oh, you mean Games Workshop's plastic glue? All right. How do they compare? They're different tools. They're different tools for different jobs, really. I mean, this is extra thin, and I wouldn't glue minis with this. No, it's just too thin. You don't get enough application. It's good for, you know, filling the gaps, I guess, and squeezing the parts together. But where you need something thicker, this is good. I mean, I don't know, you might be the type of person that's really clumsy with glue from a nozzle. I don't know, you might be, and you might prefer the brush applicator, which is fine. But the thing is, I don't think there's a halfway house, is there? Because this is the other Tamiya I've got, which is thick, and it's got a really thick. Well, there's dust on it because I rarely use it. But look how thick that is. I don't even know whether I'd use that for scenery. It's that thick. It's thicker than the Revel. And the Tamiya smells really, really strong. Really, really strong compared to the Revel and the GW. Like if I use the Tamiya, I usually get a headache after a while. But I hope that helps anyway. You asked me a few questions. Dark Souls game has a number of minis. Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to get into Demon Souls over Christmas. I've got some time to put into that. Maybe I'll just take like a day out of the holiday and just play it for a day. That would be nice. Nice little bit of a break. Soundgarden, are you new? Okay, I'm going to assume that you're new. Yeah, you're new here, so you don't know sort of what goes on. Well, hi Soundgarden, I'm Super Saiyan, and this is my channel, and I make content every single day, and at the same time hold down a full-time job and part-time job to be able to get all of these things. Nothing is given for free, and yeah, I make all that content. Yeah, the clue is usually in the title of videos as well. It says building Primaris Lieutenant Nagash. So if I was going to paint them or paint Nagash, it would say painting Nagash. So that's a bit of a clue. Sometimes I do paint in the live streams, and in which case I will change the title to painting. I've got Titan month coming up next month, And I will be doing some painting live streams in that. I much prefer the building side of things. I rarely have enough time to build, let alone paint, with everything else that's going on. You're scared of nice smelling glue because it might take you. Oh yeah, that's a good. Yeah. Is there nice smelling glue though? Can you get nice smelling glue? I don't know. Yeah. It's pretty obvious. All right, okay. Well, I question the question then. If you've unless it's just twigged. This is the first stream you've got been on time for. Nice one, Osbear. Nice one. You don't smell it directly, exactly. And the problem with the glue is, you might have it open or whatnot. Then, and the danger is you become kind of desensitized to it, and you're not aware that you're kind of breathing it in. I think that's the worst kind, really, when something is doing you harm and you're not sort of fully aware of it. Yeah. Probably say when you're gluing and things, try and keep a window open. But we're getting, to winter, so it's becoming more difficult to do that, I'll probably say. But, okay. There's quite a lot of love for Nagash, isn't there? Lovely model. When did we say he was made? Instructions 2015. So yeah, he's 6 years old model. Still looks good. When did I purchase him? Oh, probably say. When did Soulblight come out, guys? Was it like the start of the year? It was about that time. I got hold of Nagash and the what are they called? Crypt Flayers and the Crypt Flayers. Oh, the Sepulchral Guard. I need to build them. Well, one thing I will say is, if there's an Ossiarch Bone Reapers battle force, I will try and pick that one up this year. And then Nagash will go quite nicely with them, I'm thinking. Is there anything you guys would like to see or recommend for Bone Reapers? Right, that's his chin type jaw thing done. That's his foot done. So let's just pop this together. So he's got his front, I don't know what you call this, like armor paneling? I don't know, but that's what it is. It snowed a bit here today. Did it, Trevor? Wow, no way. May I ask where you are? Are you in the States? Are you in the UK? You don't have to be specific, obviously. Oh dear. You're not finding any painting videos? Oh, no worries, no worries. To be fair, it is quite hard to find stuff on the channel. So I don't, I'm not going to blame your searching skills, Soundgarden. There's a lot of videos. There's like 2,500. So if you can't find any painting videos, then yeah, it's not because of your ability. Don't beat yourself up. It's just because there's a lot of videos now. You judged me. You've judged me already. You thought you think I'm just someone who loves the whole GW thing. No, I really like the building more than the painting. Sorry, yeah, that's the right thing. Yeah, I like the building and collecting more than the painting, and I always have done. I mean, I would love to do more painting on the channel, don't get me wrong, but I prefer the building, and I'd like to show building the miniatures, There are a few videos, live streams as well, of me painting that are members only, so bear that in mind too, you got into the hobby in the summer. You've been painting outside. Oh dear. You've been painting outside. Oh, that sounds cool. Jan, you've returned. Hello. Okay. Right, let's put that. Let's connect his legs. Fantastic. And then put this on here. I think it'll just go on there. It looks quite cool the way it attaches. So let's place that there. And then we've got his foot. I'm really interested to see how he fits on the base. I think the swirling spirits and things are integral to this bit. But and this goes that way up, I think. It's two halves, isn't it? There's another half that goes on later on. That's what I'm getting from... Right, his hat. We get to make his hat. All right, okay, thanks, Trevor. Appreciate that. Archon is recommended for Ossiarch Bone Reapers. Archon. Yes, I'd like to get Archon, yeah. Yeah, nice one, Alex, nice one. Oh no, orange and lemon scented glues. Oh, Alex, no. Any plans to pick up Catacross? Catacross. See the samurai. Catacross. With your spelling, Catacross. Yes. I'd like to pick him up, yeah. That would be cool. I wouldn't have Ossiarch Bone Reapers without Catacross, I don't think. So, right, his hat. How tall is his hat? Is it taller than a Primaris? Place your bets. I think yes. Oh, it is. It is. Yeah. His hat is bigger than a Primaris. Wow. Has he got the biggest hat then? That's why you subbed. You like the building. You love the building more than the painting. Nice one. Yeah, I don't know why I had a connection issue there, but hopefully that's the end of that. I'll keep an eye on it. and 13. Nice one, Revan. This is some kind of like crown thing that goes on there. And then we need 6, so that was 16, that's 14, and that's 13. And then we can concentrate on the base. I say the base, all of these whirling spirits, and we are going to be building him with his staff, the Nagash, and his book. Making good progress. Let's just do his head and his hat before we work on the base and the cape. Hello Sampler, how are you doing? I did wonder earlier, I thought, hang on, we're missing someone here. And then Oats Aplenty commented. And then I thought, no, we're missing Sampler. But you have arrived. Now, if everything goes well, everybody, on Saturday, I should be, fingers crossed, building a plastic Thunderhawk. 40 years in the making, we get to witness me building a plastic Thunderhawk. I'm very much looking forward to it. Thunderhawks for me are kind of like my favourite model. I was introduced to Thunderhawks, yeah, before Titans, things like that, so... I mean, Dreadnoughts hold a soft spot in my heart, but yeah. The real question is, am I going to get some Aeronautica Imperialis? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this is the thing, like, sometimes the questions have to be Aeronautica Imperialis or the War Master, and we all know who will come out winning for the review, like what to get for the review, what to get for the unboxings. Clearly it'll be the War Master, so Super, do you think the Unsold Dominion will be repacked as Battle Force? Very interesting. Yeah, that's a good point, Revan. In a way, I kind of think it's too early for them to release a Cruel Boys and Stormcast Battle Force, but because they made an absolute ton of them, I think that's what they're going to do. Yeah, I think they'll have no choice but to make those into battle forces. Which would coincide with the Dragon releases if they bring out the three Stormcast on Dragons and the Dragon dual kit. If they then made a Stormcast battle force, then yeah, I think that would be a smart move. That's the problem with battle forces, though, isn't it? That you say to yourself, you know, I'm not going to get one. I have enough, and then they release one that just yeah, you can't ignore the discount, because not only do you get a discount from buying them all separately, if you use the Element Games code and everything, then you'll get your crystal points, and you may have even built up enough crystal points over the whole year to then use them on one of these battle forces, which if they're about £120, you probably get them for 100, and then if you built up some crystals, you might get £10 or £20 extra off of them. So you could end up paying like half price for the minis if you play it that way. I think a lot of people do save up their crystals over the year and then dump them all on a battle force for Christmas. So probably one of the best things to do, really, when you think about it, because you're getting your discount already because of the models in the set, and then you're getting your 20%, and then you probably get your crystals off as well. And also they're very popular. The battle forces last year, I've never seen the battle forces sell out that quick than they did last year. It was just, yeah, incredible. Does that mean you haven't been vaccinated already, or I don't know. Does that mean you have to be vaccinated? I don't know. I need to have a look. Have a look at them rules somewhere. I mean, I haven't heard anything that it's bad over there, but anyway. Mortal Realms Series 2. Okay. Last year's battle forces sold like hotcakes. Yeah, the Tyranid one and the Necron one. Wow, they flew off the shelves, didn't they? They flew off the shelves. I really struggled to get the Necron one. It was thanks to a member that was able to get hold of one for me. Have I built it? No. It's just the Triarch Stalker that I haven't built. That's the only thing after a year I haven't built. And some people might say, oh, super, you've had a box for a year and you haven't built all the minis. All right. Well, I've built quite a few other things this year. I finished all my, finished all my knights. I've built like 20 knights. So, and that's just the knights side of things. I've built Bellacourt and a few Primarchs, including Magnus. I mean, Magnus was, yeah. Let's bring Magnus down. Looking forward to the Khan. I don't think, I say I'm looking forward to him. I'm looking forward to all the detail on him rather than necessarily the build, because I don't think he's going to be that tasking at all. Definitely not as tasking as Magnus. Magnus was a challenge. I'd say Magnus was probably more difficult than Scoria. But let's have Magnus there. Why not? Oh, sorry, what? All right. Oh, okay. 87. All right. No, you're not ruining the stream at all, Sampler. It's something that we all have to live with every day. We're all still affected by it, my friend. So yeah, yeah, that's what they're doing now, aren't they? They are now what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word, guys. Sorry, that's why the stream stopped, because forfeiting. Yeah, they're holding your work hostage, and they're holding your jobs hostage if you don't get a jab. I mean, I always thought it was like choice. It's quite, yeah, scary. It's a bit much. Threatening. That's it. Yeah, they're threatening your livelihood. That's what they do. They're threatening your livelihood if you don't do as they say. That's the way I see it, anyway. And I thought the whole point about it was it's a choice. You know, it's your body, and it's not like you go to work for free as well. You know, we all go to work and we all pay a large amount of tax. Not only with our work, but with all the things we buy, specifically petrol in this country. It's mainly tax, that petrol, but so you'd think that, well, if you then didn't work because of something that they're saying you have to do to your own body, then you'd think, well, then they're going to get less tax. So it's it's just, yeah, and it's even more complicated that different countries have different things about it. I mean, and also, and then you look at like the media coverage and how different media outlets are showing some things and not all things. And I always find it interesting when I talk to people about you know, in other countries like America, and I say, oh well, we've been shown this on our media, and you know, they've been shown this about us on their media, and then we find the truth. And then we sort of like, oh no, that hasn't happened at all, or you know, I mean, the media we see from Australia is that they can't even go to a beach. I mean, that's just, but that's what the media have shown us. Anyway, you're not bringing the stream down. I just thought I'd go off on a little tangent. Everybody's got their own sort of views and opinions on what's going on, I guess. That's why I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy game, because for me it was complete escapism. I got to escape all of this real world stuff for a while. Oh, wow, cool. So his head goes on. Oh, that's so cool. Look at him. Oh, he's amazing. Yeah, his hat isn't big enough, is it? It's not big enough. Hello, Blue Lion. Hello. The most social you are is on the stream with your own family. Exactly, Sampler. Exactly. And it's almost like they're painting everyone with the same brush. It's almost like, and that's unfair, you know, to the people that do keep themselves to themselves, and they don't, you know, go out and mingle and things, and you know, but yeah, it's an odd one. It really is, because there are so many individual circumstances that all of these rules and things just don't apply to. Anyway, you hate that feeling because it makes you feel unsure about the vaccines themselves. Yeah. Nagash is a big boy. What new faction do you want to see in 40k? Squats. Sorry, Bob. But yeah, squats. What new faction? I don't know. What new faction would you like to see? Revan. Right, so there we are. He's a big boy. He's a little bit taller than Magnus, just a little, not too much. Okay, right. Let's build this swirling base of whatever. Can Magnus hold Nagash's sword? I think he can, you know. I'm going to end up breaking one of Magnus's ringed fingers, you know. Oh my, wow, look at that. Come on, hobby expert. What did Super Saiyan do in the stream? Well, he spent about 5 minutes trying to get Magnus to hold a sword. Gravity is your friend. Well, that's the Emperor model done anyway. Right. So, 60. I reckon this is like quite the complicated part for everyone. Getting these correct, but I can tell you now, this is damn sight easier than Magnus. So 65 connects to 2, which are 60 and 58. Is anybody looking forward to The Witcher 2? I'm very much looking forward to that. And the Book of Boba Fett. Looking forward to that as well. 58. Oh wow, this is quite a nice piece. Many skulls on this. It's to be expected. So I think those are the ones. And then we've got this lovely looking cape thing, 51. In the picture it doesn't look very big, but I think it is, you know. Look how big, look. This model is reminding me of Mortarion. I wonder if this was kind of like the blueprint of Mortarion. Anyway, that's 51. And then we've got some kind of book that goes on there, 55 and 56. It's nice to have pieces nearby each other. Okay, let's do these pieces at a time. So, yeah. Dark Mechanicus in plastic, yes, that would be incredible. You're looking forward to Cavill playing the Emperor? Can you imagine? Yeah, I wonder. There's so many cool actors right now that would play the Primarchs. in a live action, but I don't think they'll do a live action. I think it'll be animated. But it's just such a shame because it's just a fantastic universe. You know, when you've got the likes of certain films in the stars where there's wars, you know, and then we haven't got a really decent Horus Heresy or 40k. I mean, this is a thing. Like, if they did a live action one, they could just have like a crime one, or Dan Abnett could just pull one out of thin air. I don't know, and it have a couple. So it wouldn't necessarily need to have like lots of Space Marines with their helmets off or anything like that. It could just be focusing on like an Inquisitor and their retinue or whatever, and maybe they would put a Space Marine in it or a Custodes. I don't know. Just that's how I would like a live action to be, like something with a really, really decent story that introduces some of the Warhammer lore characters and things piecemeal. That's what I would like. I mean, even some of the animations, if they did that in Horus Heresy, that'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Oh, Cavill better be playing as an Inquisitor. Hey Tobias, how you doing? I see you're going to be a very, very busy man. Very good, Blue Line. How are you? Oh, nice one. That'll take you a fair amount of time. It's quite a number of sprues. It's a really good build. It's my favourite kit of this year. Tobias, I can't remember whether you were here for the live stream for it. I think you were actually. Now this is saying that you glue the two pieces together first, so we'll do that. I'm down for that. There we are. One of the books wrapped in chains. Right. Let's clean these parts up, and then we can put them together, and then that's this part of the base done. And then we can, I don't know whether I'll glue them onto the base just yet. But there's a couple more pieces to go on, and then these arms, and then these spirits. We could do it. We might be able to do it. It's just these kind of final parts that are a bit of a, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see where we get. You wanted to see Idris as an Inquisitor? Oh, he would, wouldn't he? Oh, yeah, he'd be so cool. As an Inquisitor, yeah. I liked him in Pacific Rim. I mean, the first Pacific Rim, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed it. The second one is a bit, yeah, kind of lost its way, didn't it? Second Pacific Rim, but I enjoyed the first one. It's still a really, really good showcase for sound. Sound is just incredible in that film. And HDR, yeah, it's a good showcase. I wish they brought out Tron Legacy in 4K with the DTS and Dolby sound as well. That'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Can you imagine? Have I finished painting? I'm sorry, Tobias. No, I haven't. I haven't finished painting it. No. I have been. The last time I painted it was in the live stream, and all I did was what was in the live stream. So that's why he's very dusty. But that's as far as I got. So not even the base colour's done. But yeah, you'll really enjoy it. You really will. Oh, nice one. Woke you up very early after your night shift. Oh, but you put a thumbs up, so I guess that was worth waking up for. Good. Yep, I received my lieutenant today as well. Mine came in the afternoon though. It's really bizarre. My post doesn't normally come in the afternoon, but oh well. It's all good. He will go very well with the blade guard. Maybe I should just do a Primaris showcase video. Have the 2 Astraeuses there and have all the repulsors and gladiators and things like that. I'm kind of thinking that I should, really. What do you guys think? Should I do a Primaris showcase and a Firstborn, like separate? Thing is with the Firstborn though is there's so much now. There's absolutely. But I've said to myself I'm not going to do that this Christmas. Last Christmas I took a week out to make those army videos, and yeah, I'm not going to do that this Christmas. Might do it next Christmas. It depends. I don't know whether I'll have enough time off next Christmas. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, it's just gold, Tobias. It's just gold. I haven't, like I say, I haven't even cleaned it up. I haven't cleaned over the rims or anything like that. I wonder if I've got one. Yeah, no, I haven't got one where I've completely finished it yet for Adeptus Titanicus. And I've still got to build the Psi Titan, which will be next month. That'll be Titan month. So I may well incorporate some AT into next month. I was kind of hoping that the new War Master would come out next month instead of sort of this weekend for some people and next weekend for us, because then I could have put that in the videos. Well, I guess Titan month just starts a little bit early then. I don't know, Tobias, is there anything that you built your Adeptus Titanicus and you painted them, and you've painted Mortarion, is there anything for Age of Sigmar that you'd like to have a crack at painting? I reckon you do a really, really decent job of Archaon. Let me get Archaon for you. Oh. Teclis probably too. Yeah. Maybe even Be'lakor. I mean, Age of Sigmar wise, Tobias, I think you do an absolutely fantastic job with this bad boy. Archaon. Yeah. Let's have Archaon on here. Why not? Absolutely stunning mini. Oh. Let's also move the camera up a bit as well. What if Warmaster Titan True Scale will be revealed? No, I think they'll reveal it at an event. Yeah, they're not just gonna unveil something online at the £2,000 to £3,000 price mark and expect people to pay it, or expect people to, you know, kind of get it without looking at it in person. I mean, that's what they did with the Nemesis and the Warlord. They showcased them at events, and I think that's what they'll do with the Warmaster. It'll be incredible. I hope they do. I really do. I hope they you know. You're looking forward to the new Traitor book. Have you got the Loyalist book, Tobias? By any chance? By the way, the Traitor book is coming on Saturday, so I will be able to showcase some of that for everyone. My Legio aren't traitors anyway, but I just thought I'd get the book because it's got Titans in it. Do you need a better excuse than that? No. Let's just turn that, put that down a little smidgen. That'd be better. Thanks. I'm not. No, there's no way there'll be a third Warlord Revan. If they do a Psy Warlord Titan, which only comprises of 3 new parts, which is the Sinistrae Tenebrum and the different head and the different top shielding. It's just 3 parts. I'd say 3 parts. It's really easy for me, not working at Games at Forge World, to say, oh, it's just 3 parts, so you can knock that out in 10 minutes. No, it's a bit more in depth than that, but it's 3 unique changes. But if they brought that out, those 3 unique changes, then yeah, that would be a third one. Yeah. One's enough anyway. I mean, unless you're playing like full scale Adeptus Titanicus with full Titans, one warlord in a normal game that's worth 5,000 points, whatever, is, especially if you equip it with dual quake cannons and you want to use a 40-foot board, yeah, they're just going to dominate. They're just going to be able to do so much damage and range. Oh, did I mention 500 inches? Yeah. Just incredible. This is where I think with these weapons that are such a long range, I do think that they should incorporate. Time's moved on. I wish they had some kind of interlocking void shield rule, whereby if you've got a number of titans, so say you've got like 2 or 3 Reaver titans, they can interlace their void shields and layer them. You know, I often question why there aren't rules for titans that stack or anything like that, or if they're from a particular Forge world, they get some bonuses, like enhanced plasma cooling system or something if they're from Riser, so they can fire their plasma blast guns twice, or something like that. I mean, maybe it's just making overpowered things even more overpowered, but I'd like to have that option so that if you're playing with someone that has a couple of titans and things, you can just say, right, we're going to do a narrative campaign or something. That would be cool. Plastic Thunderhawk, yes, Saturday, Plastic Thunderhawk, Kerim, yep. You think you should do Storm Fiends, as I imagine they will be appearing in Total Warhammer 3, I think that is. Is that Total Warhammer 3? Is that what you're talking about? Storm Fiends. Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the Skaven things, but yeah. Oh, Be'lakor or Nagash. Oh, one of the new dragons. Yes, those dragons, they're not as big as you were going to expect. I think they're not massive, but definitely Be'lakor or Archaon. I think you should do Archaon. Archaon is like the ultimate, I'd say. Nagash is up there, and so is Be'lakor. Be'lakor, you've got a nice base to really work on and to showcase your painting skills, I would think. And those wings as well. But oh, you have the Loyalist book. Oh, nice one. Yeah, when is Total War Warhammer 3 coming out though? Isn't that next year now? Has it been delayed? I don't know why I'm asking. I mean, I don't even have a PC, so, you know, I'm not going to be able to play it. I was thinking about getting one of those game decks, those Steam game deck things, because then I could just connect that to my telly or something and play games via that. You know, I saw someone running Devil May Cry 5 on it, I think it is. Is it 5? And that looked incredible. So if it can run that, it can run one of my favourite games of all time, Command and Conquer, and also the Doom and Quake games. You know, so and I think you can connect a mouse and keyboard to it as well. So I wonder if the Steam Deck will play Total War Warhammer 3. Now we just need Microsoft to bring one out and have Game Pass on it, and we're all good. And then Nintendo can eat some humble pie. Early 2022. Okay. Oh, nice. You had to watch through an Italian cheese commercial to get here. Oh, wow. The struggle is real. I don't know why YouTube algorithm is picking, Google is picking cheese. I mean, is this a cheesy model, rules-wise? Yeah. That's the only connection I can think of. But what a strange commercial to have. Bring back the commercials that are actually relevant to my reviews and unboxings. Like I think I had a Space Marine review, or I think I had Citadel Combat Cards advert for one of the reviews, and I've also had some other video games. But yeah, cheese commercial. Yeah, it's good when the algorithm works, but a bit strange when it doesn't. Okay, right, so let's glue these together at least. All right, how do we sort this out then? So the swirly bit goes there, that's the technical term. And then this, I think, looks like it goes like that. Oh. Potentially. Okay, so that's about right. But where we go from there, I have no idea. That's where we get the glasses out, I guess. So the head is there. Oh, right. Oh, got it. Got him. Right. So let's put that on there. Fantastic. And then this on the underbelly of that. Oh, no. Okay. All right, so that's just snugly fits in there. Okay. Right, we're getting there. Nagash's base is smaller than Archaon, but Archaon's base is the same size as Teclis. I think Nagash's base is, I want to say, bigger than Bellicor. Anyway, both the Caradon's terrain boxes and hemotrope reactors are in. Oh, nice. Will I be getting into Horus Heresy 2.0? Yeah, if they do that's a really good question, Jason, and it's very well put. I could not have put that comment any better myself, so thank you for taking the time, because that looks like a comment that is yeah, it's really well done, so thank you. Yeah, I would, of course. You know, I've got Magnus sat on the desk right there. Of course I would, if they do some kind of box set with all the rumours and things. But if it has that annoying little plastic Contemptor Dreadnought in, I will moan about it. That's all I can do, isn't it? Right? I'll just moan at how awful that one is. It's terrible. Really is terrible. Yeah, I think you'd probably be saving a fair chunk from some of the minis when they're released separate. I can't see a plastic Spartan. We're just talking rumours here and things, but I can't see a plastic Spartan being any less than like £80 or so. I really can't. The resin one is £100 or 110. A normal Land Raider Crusader is 60. It's a fair bit bigger than you know, and it is a mainstay. It's expensive points wise, but it's very survivable. And the thing is with it is it's not the same chassis as like the Typhon and the Cerberus, but it's similar size. So I wonder whether if they make one, they could make another kit with those two in it as well. This is why it's really dangerous when I talk about rumours and speculation and things, is because I have got such a huge wide range of knowledge of all the resin kits, and I've got a very good memory of kind of how well they go together, and their sizes and all the rest of it. So it's a bit dangerous for me because it gets a bit too real. But anyway, moving on. You had to watch another guitar. Oh no, not them. Oh no. If Horus Heresy rebooted, I don't know. I don't think they'll reboot it. It's an extremely popular range for them. They're not gonna. When you use the word reboot, in my head, your description is they're going to change absolutely everything, and they're not. You know, what they'll do is, I'd say similar to last time, release a fair amount in plastic, like, you know, 2 sets or something, and then, you know, to create the interest, and then leave it at that. That's what I would think. Would you like it got non-Space Marine factions? Oh yeah, definitely. I'd like to see more emphasis on the Dark Mechanicum. I've said before that there should be some Siege of Terror minis. I know that's technically it's not sort of Space Marines, because I would have liked to have seen a focus on the Terrans and Guard, things like that. Also the Xenos, some of the Xenos that they fought during the Crusade, not in the Heresy, but in the Crusade. I'd also like to see them work on the Scouring, but I think more than anything, after the Siege of Terror and Horus Heresy, I probably have them focus on the Unification Wars rather than the Scouring, and then go back and focus on the Scouring. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, you have a question. Excellent. Right. From every model you've ever built, which one was the most difficult to assemble? I recently got Spirit Hosts and it's painful. Oh, that's a really, really good question. The most difficult to assemble. I'd probably say Magnus. I mean, resin-wise, Magnus. Plastic-wise, flayed ones, and flayed ones are disgusting. I just don't like flayed ones. Gene stealers are just kind of boring and, you know, laborious. They're just monotonous. Just because of the mold lines, not because of, you know, it's the same thing over and over again. I mean, they do have 4 arms each, but, you know, they're just, the mold lines are awful. But yeah, I hope that helps. So flayed ones in plastic and Magnus in resin. I don't know, it's a tricky one, because the reason why it's odd, because I think the Warlord isn't difficult to build because the instructions are so good. It just takes a long time. And the Warhound and the Reaver are, I guess, only as difficult as you make them. And then you have to put another factor into all this, which is Magnus. Some models are difficult because it's the first time you've made them. So that's a tricky one. Like if I built Magnus again, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to build him. I should be able to, unless I have a head injury or something. But he's still going to be tricky. Like all the things that you have to do is still going to be a tricky model. But yes, that is those models out of the thousands that I have built. I don't know though. The red Gobbo's coming out. He could prove a challenge. Also the Khan, he's coming out. I don't think the Khan's going to be difficult. I think he's going to have a lot of bling and extra accessories. But I don't think it's got what has he got? He's got like 1 death guard on his base. I mean, come on. The line says "Hold my beer" to Khan when it comes to fallen legiones. That's a problem about playing the Guardians of the Galaxy game. You've got all these songs that are trapped in your head. They're great songs though, so. And I'd probably actually say 80s music is my favourite music, actually. Speaking of which, I think they're releasing Grand Theft Auto all sort of upscaled and things. I think that's December. Oh, we have a squeaker. Let's have a look. Pretty sure you paid over $100 for your Aeronautica Imperialis Orc Mega Bomber. Oof, ouch. What? So have they dropped it in price? Have they? Oh, okay, interesting. It's not as detailed as the plastic kits. Now you've got me intrigued. Now I want to buy a Orc Mega Bomber from Forge World and compare it to the plastic ones. Now I do want to. I want to do a comparison video. Have I played the new Zombies map, Tanker? Oh, I'm afraid not. I've been playing Guardians of the Galaxy. I have not been playing Call of Duty. I don't even think I'll get the new Call of Duty either. I've heard some mixed things about that. I've also heard some mixed things about Battlefield. However, Halo, everybody seems to be loving Halo. I think a couple of the sound effects are a bit odd that they've chosen for the weapons, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Christmas with Halo. Halo from the other side. Wow. I don't know. I don't know whether it suits it. This kind of Assassin's Creed type Far Cry. I mean, obviously they do it with Far Cry, but they've always done it with Far Cry. Well, not the first ones. First one's a bit linear, weren't they? A bit. Well, no, the second one, although it only had 3 animals in Africa, which is really strange, that was open world, wasn't it? Maybe I'm thinking more of Crysis, aren't I? Being a bit more linear than Far Cry. Anyway, I don't know whether it suits an actual Halo game. I've always thought of Halo of having these engagements, like you following a path, and you know. I mean, I guess it's great with the vehicles and things, but the key is for it not to be boring too quick. That's the thing about Halo, the story kind of always pulled you in, didn't it? And then the score. I hope the soundtrack's good. And I hope Craig's in it. I mean, surely that's why everybody is going to be playing Halo, because they want to see Craig. Oh dear, somebody's not very happy. You've just Superior Jelly. You've just ordered Mortarion, and it should be here by the weekend. Who's your favourite Primarch, both lore and model wise? Oh, that's an excellent question. That's an excellent question. Oof. It's controversial. I didn't really think much of Rogel Dawn, but now I do. I won't say any more about that. I'd probably say Sanguinius. It's close between Sanguinius and Khan, lore-wise. I like this. I like Sanguinius because he's got wings. Okay, that's one thing. But I like how he knows he's going to die at some point. And that's why he takes the risks that he does, and he can just do the things he can because he knows he's not going to die at that point. So there is that, and yeah, I just like the way that he's described in the books. Model wise, again, Sanguinius is pretty close. Pretty close to top tier. I like that it captures him defeating a demon. You know, I like that. No other Primarch has anything like that. I mean, Magnus has him swirling about. You know, the Lion has him going up against Legiones, but we already know how good Primarchs are compared to normal Space Marines. It's not even a contest, is it? Let's face it. Unless your name's Sigismund, I mean, or Valdor even. But yeah, lore-wise Sanguinius, model-wise Sanguinius, just because sometimes Sanguinius model-wise he does look like he's slipping down a slope. But also when he's driving that spear into that demon, that's pretty cool. I don't know if anybody is aware of this, but they did release the Malcador model. He's right here. This is my Malcador model. All you need to do is just chop off his beard and it's pretty much there, isn't he? I mean, you know, there are some conversions, I guess, but yeah, Malcador model looked good. The Emperor model, though, I mean, they've got to do one, right? They've got to. I mean, that's what I want. I mean, I've got a friend that has, I'm not even joking, hundreds and hundreds of demons. He has got the Eye of Terror's worth of demons, and I just want to have a narrative game where I can use the Emperor against an endless horde of demons. I mean, how cool would that be? Anyway, I'm getting a bit animated about that. So, controversial would be if you chose Gilliman. Oh no, Gilliman. Oh dear. This is a thing. Unfortunately, a few of them haven't aged that well, have they? Like their faces. Korax, I'm thinking, his face hasn't aged well. Dawn, I don't know. Dawn is where he needs to be, you know, in the pose wise. So I understand why. I think it was Simon that did him. I think Simon does most of the Primarchs. I understand that, and he does look like a fortress. So I completely get that. Perturabo looks very cool. He's one of the top tier. Vulcan, again, another fantastic one. And the Khan, I mean, the Khan model might turn out to be my favourite. It's a shame that he's not on a jet bike, of course, or he's not hopping out of a Stormbird. I mean, that's possible. Someone could give the Khan a Stormbird base. Anybody? No? Okay. Looks like I'm spraying mine white then. Yeah, but that was like the best thing about the whole live stream, I thought. Oh no, Sampler, now you've got that song in my head now. Oh no. That's from Vice City though. I don't think they've got that in Guardians of the Galaxy. They've got Flock of Seagulls Fly Away. Iran. No. Yeah, I Run So Far Away, yeah, that one. Can you please show us Magnus? Yeah, of course I can. Is it Stefan? Here's Magnus. Oh no! That's why you asked me to show him, because he's dropped his sword. There's Magnus. I'd say he's the most difficult resin model I've built. Oh, because he has to be. There's quite a few things going on with him, and also I would not glue the head, by the way. And that's with me. I've used the hairdryer a lot on him to bend certain things the way I wanted them and to get them at the right heights. You know, everything from this tassel to the spear to the Witchfire, to the rocks even I've hair dried. I've been sat there late at night hair drying the rocks. But the Khan is, yeah, the Khan is going to be impressive. Santa Khan. Yeah, I wonder whether he'll be out before Christmas though. I don't think he will, but can you imagine little Tommy's face when he opens his presents and he's got a Primarch? I mean, that's some good stuff right there. Okay, so this book. I don't know how this book works. Ah, here's something though. Right, so we have to put it on a ridge, and it's the ridge here that feeds into there. Oh, you overstepped it there, super. I think it goes in like that. Now, this is completely up to you if you want to paint this and then glue all the books on separate. I'll probably say that's a good call, but I am me and this is what I do. So I will just glue the book on. Like so. Okay. That's the book, and then this. Oh, this is an interesting part, isn't it? So I think this slots on there. Cool, right. Both of those songs are in Vice City, I just realised. I ran so far away and take these broken wings. And Billie Jean. Oh, can you imagine if Guardians of the Galaxy had a bit of MJ? God. I don't know how this is going to stay together, but it will. Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. Vulcan blasts Bob Marley on space. Two could only imagine playing another brick in the wall. Oh, that would be. So here we go. That. In parts, it'll need some cleanup with the Tamiya, but I think we're at the point where we get to glue part of the cake on now. So 52, so this is the other side, so this will require some cleanup unfortunately guys, but I'm not even sure how much Nagash is. Is he about £70 or so? £57 Paris. And we might as well get 59, 53 ready. '53. 54 is a book. Side of a book. And 59. I think it's this one here. Must be. Yeah. So great news, everyone. They're finally releasing a new version of Skyrim. I know everybody's been waiting for this. You know, we can't have a new Elder Scrolls, we can't have a new GTA. We've got to have all these remakes and stuff of them first. I don't know. I think Elder Scrolls has been in development, hasn't it, for a while, and you're waiting for Raid Shadow Legends. now a piece from our sponsor. A word from our sponsor. Okay. Look at this. It's so cool. His big cape thing. Oh, amazing. I'm going to try and put some more Age of Sigmar into the videos in November, in the live streams specifically, because I know that most of next month will be, well, all of next month will be everything to do with Titans. So and then we've got Firstborn February, so February will be everything to do with only Firstborn Space Marines, which technically can include Horus Heresy. I mean, technically it can include that. So if we aim for some Age of Sigmar for this month and January, but if the dragons come out next month, then I'll have to cover one of the dragons. You wish they'd remake Oblivion? Yeah, me too. The music in that game was phenomenal, wasn't it? I mean, Skyrim music is good, don't get me wrong, but Oblivion, wow, that game really deserves like a full remaster and everything. That's the one thing I was thinking of when I was playing like Fallout 4. I was thinking, oh, can I just imagine like one of the Elder Scrolls games with these graphics? But yeah, that would have been so cool if they brought that out. It's great. I think this will lead us up to the finishing of his cape. And I think we can then pop him on. And then we've just got a few more parts to go on, like his arm and spirit and staff. A few more swirling staffs and things, and is that his big headdress? Yeah, like his back bone thing. I don't know what it is. And then he's pretty much done. I would say he's, definitely another sitting or two to get him finished. But as I say, on Saturday it will be the plastic Thunderhawk if everything goes right. I can't believe I'm even saying that. Plastic Thunderhawk. does seem a bit odd not having a Lego set to build this Christmas. I'll tell you that. I might get a small one, who knows. Nagash needs a word about the laundry detergent she uses. You got the new Crusader squad on your hobby at the moment? Yes, they are. They are fun to build. I like all the options in them. Scouts are alright too. I mean, yeah. I say the scouts. You know what I mean? The neophytes they're called, aren't they? The new scouts, these ones. Because you've got 3 different like carbine poses for 2 of them, or you can even have 4 of them and only 1 of them will have the same as the other 3 if you want to have them all with carbines. And that's the same with the and that's a similar story with the bolt pistols and chainswords. However, obviously you can have the different bolt pistols and chainsaw configurations, so that's not, you haven't got 3 pairs of weapons for those. You've got what's that, like 9, was it 18 different configurations? Yeah. So yeah, there's a fair chunk, isn't there? It could be 18, yeah. Which is great. But the legs are going to be the same. You know, his legs are the same as his, and those legs are the same. So there is that. It's a similar story to the initiates. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent again. So let's get back on track. So am I missing a piece? Should there be a 57? Unless this is the 57 piece. Yeah, this is the 57 piece. Great. So that goes with that. So we'll complete this. We'll put this on there, and we'll carry on with this too. I think what I can do is probably get away with putting this on. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just put Joe in timeout for a little bit. Why not? I mean, just having a fun stream. Yeah, we don't need boycott this and boycott that. Just come and enjoy the stream. You don't need to come and, you know, be negative. Bring it all down. We'll see if that helps, and if it doesn't, he may disappear. Nobody's forcing anybody to watch anything. This is what I don't understand. It's almost like it's held at gunpoint to watch a video. Go and watch something else, man. If you don't like it, you don't support it, us guys don't really care. We're enjoying it. Exactly. Well said. Yeah. It's like, if you're boycotting GW, what are you doing on a stream? Like, seriously, you're clearly not boycotting it. I just don't get it. I just think the logic, well, there is no logic, is there? It's just, you know. Anyway, let's change the subject. Does anyone have anything in particular that they have got on like their, I don't want to say it like Christmas list, but are there any projects or hobby activities you're going to do during Christmas? You know, that you're looking forward to? Do you have some time off college, school, work? You know, have you got a bit of time to yourself from the family? Is there anything that you're looking forward to working on? That can be anything really. Do you have something that you're looking forward to paint or finally get around to building? For me, it's all of the Titans over next month. I've got some time off work, and I don't need to make any army videos, so I'm just telling you what I'm going to be doing. If that gives you ideas, that's all. Yeah, exactly, Sampler. Exactly. Yeah, and yeah, I don't think this person has done any videos or anything like that. I mean, you know, I've done about 2,500 videos or so, and I've never received anything from GW. So think how I must feel towards GW, you know. And what I mean by that is it's nothing monetarily, just like recognition or even a little bit of acknowledgement, just like an email. That'd be amazing. You know, just an email just to say, we've seen your videos. We like, you know, some of the content that you've, but they can't because it's kind of a public thing, isn't it? Then, yeah, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, what have they ever done personally to anybody really? I mean, it's like any hobby. If you can always vote with your wallet. You know, if you don't like it, you spend your money elsewhere. I'm sure a lot of people have bought Star Wars Legion, and you know they've kind of kept in the hobby of board games and painting, which is awesome. But they've just spent their money on things other than Games Workshop, which is fine. You know, you're still in the hobby. You know, the hobby doesn't have to be Warhammer. It doesn't have to be Games Workshop or Forge World. It can be anything that involves building and painting and, you know, gaming and collecting, obviously. I mean, I spent a little bit of money on some Star Wars Armada, and for me it was getting to know a new game and collecting a few of the ships. You know, because I wanted to try something new, and I found it a lot of fun. You know, I would like to branch into Legion, and I've said this loads of times. Doesn't mean that I'm boycotting GW by doing that. It just means that I'm open to other game systems, and you know, like the Dark Souls game. I'd like to look into that as well. What's the other one as well with the World War Fires of Fury? What's it called? I've totally forgotten. You have to help me out on that one. Anyway, you okay? Nice one. So You want to get a Christmas box from G-Dubs? Flames of War. Thanks, Funky Chicken. Thank you for helping me out on that one. Yeah, Flames of War. Like people want me to do some Flames of War, and I'm up for that. You know. You'll hop in your first game. Thanks, Tobias. To get your Titans. Okay. Oh, nice one. You're going to play your first ever game. Ooh. Next, I'll start seeing you build and paint some scenery on the Discord. If you haven't done already, and I'm sure you do an absolute stellar job with the Civitas buildings, I want to call them. You've seen unboxings from early releases with 500 subscribers. Yeah, it's an odd one, that is, because I think some of them that have that have like own a shop, or they know someone that owns a shop and they've been provided certain box sets. There was someone that was in my Discord who is good friends with his local hobby store, and he was given his city really quite early, and I think he did a video. I don't think he released it before the release day, but yeah, it's kind of like who you know, really, sometimes. But yeah, that's the thing. With my channel and what I do, I can say whatever I like. When there's an NDA in place, you can't. So, and I've always been proud of myself to say what I think. I think that's really important. The sacrifice to that is I do rely on all of you guys' support. I could never do this without everybody, you know, like buying certain things from Element or being members. You know, I just would not be able to do it. And the comments as well. Like, this is the thing. You know, comments are free, but they help the algorithm, and they really do help. But my sub count is close to 40k. Yeah. It surpassed that. But I think that was like last year time. I think I did a giveaway for it. I gave away Curse City box set, and the person that received it was very happy because they had sold out. I still need to do a review of Curse City. Maybe we'll get it in a couple of years' time. Who knows? I don't know. I did quite a big feature on Curse City, like a few days, where I was just building the miniatures. It really is worth getting all of these mould lines off a big model like this, especially if you're going to paint it. You still like how your $15 Warhammer Plus voucher still had me paying $6 for a $11 issue of White Dwarf 468? Why would you use your plus voucher for White Dwarf? That's ludicrous. Don't do that. Stop doing that. You don't need to do that. Have you ever had a Warhammer voucher before? Because they automatically have a tick at your checkout, but you can untick that, and you can actually use it on something sensible. When I mean that, I mean something like made to order or direct order only. That's what I would suggest you use it on. I think mine went on the order with the Black Templars that that Ed very generously gave to the channel. So I got a couple of orcs with that order to bump it past the 150 to then, you know, get the Sergeant Castus for everyone. You know, I'm really looking forward now though. Like if I didn't get the set, if it wasn't donated, it's I wouldn't be looking forward to the other Black Templars models like Helbrecht and the Castellan. And are they the Sword Brothers? I get them so mixed up. You've got like Sword Brothers, Blade Guard, you know, Stern Guard, Vanguard, I mean, Tyrannid Guard. Oh wait, Hive Guard, that's the one. I don't know, Sampler. I don't know. A lot of those YouTubers make so much from their channels. They don't need even free stuff. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's what I don't understand either. You get some of the big. When I say the big channels, anything over like 80,000. I mean, this depends because there's a few of them that have paid for Discords. There's a few of them that have obviously their memberships and things like that, and big Patreon bases, and they also get sent stuff free. Yeah, it's really odd. It's a struggle. The struggle is real. But then again, you know, that's why I'm so humbled. You know, like, you know, that's whenever there's any kind of support, it means a huge amount to me. I don't think it would mean as much to me if G-Dubs gave me everything for free. No, it wouldn't. How would it? How would it? You know, it just wouldn't. But it is what it is. You know, I just don't think the justification that for someone to say, oh well, it's my job, so I'm entitled to free stuff and things like that. I just don't think that flies. It's just not a very good reason. Or I make good content, so these companies have to send. And again, that's not a good reason. Like if people want to send you stuff, then they'll send you stuff. But this whole entitlement thing is just it's well, I think it's quite toxic, really. It's like, oh, I'll do these videos if my community buys me a warlord. I mean, it's like, really? Well, like, you know, I think you should do a video of a warlord if you want to do a video of a warlord, not because you're gonna get it for free. It's like all my Titan month next month is models that I've bought, and I want to do a Titan month because I'm not getting paid for it. It's because I want to share Titans with everyone, and it's going to be awesome. I don't know. I just something just doesn't sit well with me, with some people's motivations for doing the things that they do. I think that their main motivations is it's their job, but I don't think people sort of see that. Their main motivation is to put money on the table. My motivation is to share my passion for this hobby to everyone, because I've got a job, you know. That's why it's a struggle, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe I'm one of the rare ones. I feel like we've talked a lot about the politics of YouTube this evening. Curse City is almost like the PS5. No. The Curse City is definitely not like the PS5. The PS5 is worse. It's worse. It's so hard to get one. The fear of missing out. Oh, right, okay. There wasn't anything else to use it on? Hang on. Are you saying you've got enough of bad and black paint? For me, it's always, if ever I'm short of anything, it's always paint. I probably get paint. Have you ever used sanding sticks for cleaning up the miniatures? No, I haven't. No, I haven't really used them. I'm fine with these. You know, I guess sanding sticks still generate dust, and they still give you a desired outcome. I like these files because they're easy to clean, because I've just got a cloth here and I just wipe it on the cloth every now and again. And they're a nice grit as well. They're not too abrasive, but I wouldn't use them on Fortord resin. They're too soft for Fortord resin. You finished building your War Master's first leg. Nice one. Don't rush it, Tobias. Just enjoy it, my friend. Enjoy it. It's a long journey. when you're building the all the carapace parts and things, you'll think, oh crikey, this is a long journey. I mean, the Warlord is a good kit to build. The Adeptus Titanicus, but the War Master is a proper project. Like, I'm sure you'll. I know you really enjoy your painting, but I hope you'll enjoy the build of the War Master. Exactly. See, Dark, yeah. At least you'll be able to get a PS5 eventually. Yeah. Whether it's the revised version that overheats or has heating problems quicker is obviously another story. So I've been told. They changed the cooling or something. You know, the copper in it. But why? What? I mean, why did they need to do? Oh, I know why. Yeah, maybe it's a shortage of copper and just try and keep costs down their end. Maybe that they can build them quicker. I'm sure there's lots of reasons why they did that. I'm just interested to see how small the PS5 Slim will be. Can you remember how small the PS1s and the PS2 Slim? Now that was magic. I don't know how they made a PS2 Slim. I remember buying a PS2 Slim. I had a PlayStation 2. I mean, nothing wrong with it. But I just needed a Slim in my life. Because I missed out on the PS1 Slim. Not the best decision, but oh well. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss any of these mould lines though. They're not that bad, really. They're not that bad. It could be worse. It could be reports of plates. Or it could be gene stealers. Speaking of gene stealers, what does everybody think about the new demolition model? I think that's quite cool. Right, so this and is it this that goes on? Yeah, these two. So let's clear these two on. Then we can work on these and maybe we'll have enough time to put them on. We'll see. Sorry about that, the stream paused a little bit there, apologies. You're loving the build so far, really poseable. Yes please Tobias, that'd be awesome, that'd be awesome. The PS2 Slim was one of your first consoles. I'm just giving everyone a nice trip down memory lane. The Sega Mega Drive or Genesis was my first console, by the way. But I was also really into Doom and Command & Conquer. That's what I sort of grew up on. I didn't think we'd be talking so much about video games this evening, but here we are. I'm pretty old school. I remember playing Red Alert on a laptop because I enjoyed Command & Conquer so much. And I don't think I had a... I think I just played it with the little mouse nubbin. Yeah. That was a long, long time ago. StarCraft as well, and Dune. Played them. You used to love the ant levels. Yes, yes, yes. The secret click on the speaker and hold shift or whatever it was. You'll play the It Came From Red Alert, yeah. They were hard levels though, if I remember correctly. Favourite unit in Command and Conquer? As a question. Ooh. I have to say Mammoth Tank, right? I mean, the Abrams is fantastic. It's solid. It's a solid unit. Flamethrower tank. Oh, that's a good one. Right, so we've got about 5 minutes left, guys, which is about right because my battery is going to collapse soon. So probably won't be able to finish that swirly spirits, whatever it is. But I've had a good crack at him tonight. I've made some progress, and I did build the very rare lieutenant that Games Workshop have recently made. It's going to be strange because I built him in this stream. His unboxing will be tomorrow, and then his review will probably be what can I do tomorrow? Yeah, I'll try and get his review out for Friday. I just didn't want to upset the orc reviews too much because they're all done, you see. And hot off the orc reviews will be the Black Templars and maybe some Soul Blight. But I honestly want to keep December for Titans only. I really do. So that is that. You want to see Marathon reimagined? Yeah, that would be that's a good call, that. Get Marathon redone. Now, how is this going to fit onto his... I honestly don't know. I don't know how that will go on. I guess from his side. Like that. Oh, that goes on very, very nicely. And most likely this one will too. Look how big he's going to be. He's a big boy. That's the back of him. Oops. Yeah, look how... Wow, that's so cool. Look at that already. We're getting there. We are getting there with the old... How big is he compared to Archaon then? Oh, I think with the staff, I think Archaon's still going to be bigger, but there's not much in it, is there, between them? I enjoy doing the size comparison with Nagash. But yeah, we're getting there. As I say, this Saturday won't be the continuation of Nagash, and most likely I'll probably just leave. I'll glue these in a moment, but then I'll leave him as he is. so we can probably carry on with him another time, because Saturday I do want to focus mainly on the plastic Thunderhawk. Maybe we'll build it in the stream. I don't know. Could take a little while. But that's going to be the main video on the Saturday evening, if I receive it. And then the Wednesday after could be something else. This is the thing. I want to concentrate on the Thunderhawk on Saturday, but also I may be getting Remus, the Ultramarines hero of Calth. So it might be a mix-up between those two. We'll see. I'll make a decision, and I'll put a preview, because there will be a live stream on Saturday. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me this evening. You know, I hope you've enjoyed the stream and all the content every day, all day, every day. Thanks so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.